Nell's gonna be the one to say Devil May Cry. That's actually what's gonna happen. And I am going to bawl like a baby if and when she dies. See, Star on a Hill, what you gotta do, though, instead of crying all the time due to life, you have to find another way to express, like let the outlet out, you know? Like, I have martial arts and for that, but like martial arts, weightlifting, that sort of thing. But when I don't have that, I feel miserable. Also, what's up, creepy player? I am doing pretty good. We're gonna see how that turns out in a couple hours. So we're just gonna see what happens. Do you play the Outlast Trials? No. I didn't even finish the first Outlast game, but I'd like to at some point play them. Yeah, it is cool that Nell is gonna be in the anime. And I mean, that is how Dante's gonna get Ebony and Ivory. Everybody's mad that Artworks is spelled wrong. And I get it, but at the same time, this is a different interpretation, so like, y'all need to chill. Yo, what's up, Game Leon? I'm doing pretty good, and I hope that you are as well. I did see I saw the collaboration with DMC and PGR, and I think what I love even more is that it looks like Dante and Virgil are literally just their DMC5 incarnates, like in terms of gameplay style. Like, Virgil was literally doing the motivated combo, and I thought that was pretty crazy. But Dante and Ruben and Virgil, wow, Ruben and Dan are coming back as Dante and Virgil in that. I'm imagining they're just reusing their lines, right? Dante is free. Oh, if Dante's free, then I will have to play it when the collaboration comes out. Is it a mobile game? Is that what it is? Is it a mobile game? Because I'll find a way to play it and cover it. Devil May Cry anime was insane. The Devil May Cry anime was, in fact, pretty insane. Can I select? Okay, I can select Trish. So last time I played this on hard with Dante, and I had a miserable time with it. So I think it's only appropriate that I play as hard with Lucia. I managed to S-rank Dante in DMC2. Nice, good stuff, good stuff.
Long since past.
Thank you for giving me the power and motivation to finish DMC2. That's exactly what I'm here for, Buried Delight.
Earth was overrun with demons.
Remember, kids, if you're a DMC fan, you're not going to skip Devil May Cry 2 or the reboot. And if you're a real DMC fan, you're going to play Lucia and you're going to play as Trish. On an unrelated note, I've only played Trish one time, and that happened last month, but we are doing a playthrough of that next week.
Sparta eradicated the demons.
There was actually Dante was in Soul Calibur. Dante was not in Soul Calibur, but I heard that that was actually a myth that was busted.
And now, the legend of Sparta
I guess there's no official source for it.
by his son
So I saw that in an Iceberg video.
Dante.
So I guess it's not that's not true. There is an underwater boss, yeah, with Lucia specifically. So stupid. I only know DMC through your Switch stream. That's awesome. See, and this is what I do. This is what I like to do. I like to expand the fan base of Devil May Cry by playing it and talking about it. So Capcom, if you want to give me some DMC merch, that would be much appreciated. Yeah, DMC2 Dante. Did she just walk through Dante?
Till next time, son of Sparta.
Hey, look, it's that girl from the anime. She looked a lot whiter in the anime. That was still... I really hope that it was just... No, it couldn't have been the lighting because of fucking... Anyways, I'm not gonna harp too much on that. Okay, so... All right, I can't even upgrade. How do I play as this character again? See, now what's funny here is that we're basically going through Dante's mission, but backwards. But I'm not even complaining about it. Oh, crap. I need a certain amount of red orbs, don't I? Oh, it's only 45? Like, that's crazy. I platinum DMC2 twice. That's awesome. So we go... Can I just walk by these guys? Or do I have to get rid of them? Oh, I can just walk by them. Ha! Nerds. This game's actually easy. What are you talking about? It's gonna be a piece of cake. I did see the new Bucky skin. I am actually excited that Bucky has a not, like, themed skin that I'm interested in getting. I'm actually really excited about that. And I saw the jokes in the Discord, how you guys said that it looked like me, and I'm not gonna deny it does. So I think for that reason alone, I'm gonna get it and start playing Bucky. Also, I think it is so insane that the entirety of this first mission, I have been presented with enemy after enemy that I'm able to just run past. Like, that's kind of crazy. Also, I need a speedrunner in here. Is it faster to just style dodge with Lucia? I think it is. We platinum all the DMC games. Good stuff. I wonder whose faces they imposed onto those orbs. It was, wouldn't it be funny if it was just Kamiya's face? Oh, so now we have to fight an enemy. Yeah, NK, that basically is DMC4 in a nutshell. The best thing about DMC4 really is the combat. The rest of the game is just whack. That's why whenever you see people playing DMC4, they're typically in Bloody Palace. How did I get a D in that? Oh, you just straight up missed, buddy. Am I late? No, you were not, Melody. You were basically right on time. So how do I properly style with this character? It didn't even give me a notification that the encounter was over. It just kind of ended. Plot twist, it was the original director's face. The unnamed director of DMC2. That would actually be really funny. And they just stretched it out. Also, hello, Echo. How's it going? The game crashed every 5 seconds when I tried to do the trials. That's crazy. Trish is better than Lucia in combat. That sounds about right. I mean, Trish is literally just DMC 1 Dante. And that's why it's good. Lucia's combat just feels kind of like meh. You know, like I feel like I'm just kind of mashing buttons. There is nothing really to distinct her from Dante, minus the fact that... Oh, what does this even do? I forgot that she even had weapons like that. I forgot that... Yeah, I gotta remember how to actually play... Time out a minute. I need to remember how to actually play this character. Is it the darts that are good? I finished Demon Slayer, so I'll watch DMC. Hell yeah, that's what we'd love to see. Okay, so let me just charge this up. Such a cute animation for the mines. I think this was the good one. I honestly can't remember. Oh, that's totally not gonna bite me in the ass or anything. What is the best weapon for Lucia? Like, in terms of the melee weapons, out of the 3 that she has. Yo, what's up, Profane? How's it going? Alright, air combat we go. I seriously love the fact that this just works. Like, why does that work? Okay, so I believe... I mean, I'm just gonna go over here. Do you think I think we'll get a DMC6 eventually. My theory is that we're gonna get Devil May Cry 6 within the next couple of years because the Netflix show was such a success. Also, could I have just skipped that whole ass encounter because of that? I usually just dodge until close range attacks, until I'm breakdancing around them. Once showtime appears, I spam knives until all of the enemies are gone. Okay. I think I understand that. Oh my god, Lucia. But out of Lucia's 3 weapons, is there one that's particularly better than the other one, or is it all just kind of insufficient? There we go. Also, is this entire mission literally just a tutorial on how to fly? I guess it is. Okay. Any minute now. Okay. Green orb. What the hell, dude? Devil May Cry 6 will have Keanu Reeves. Sure. I don't know. I don't want to think about that too hard. I was just listening to this song earlier today, actually. Oh my god. I wish the cancel window was actually not garbage for that. How? Oh, whoops. Yeah, does Lucia just not have, like, any... Yeah, see, like, I would love to be able to dodge there, but... the problem is really just the fact that, when I go to do a dodge, I have to wait for the animation to finish before I can go into the dodge. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, what's up, Fake Depressed? How's it going? Yeah, this is that ARMS game that Nintendo just stopped caring about. See, for the Switch, it was about ARMS. Now for the Switch 2, it's about wheelchairs. Do you have any tips to fight? I absolutely do not. I don't know nothing about Street Fighter 4 besides I'm bad at it. Let me just, I'm pretty sure I don't need these orbs, but whatever. Oh, Creepypasta, I hope that that goes well. Yeah, I gotta play more Street Fighter. Imagine if I just missed those orbs. Why does enemy step cost so much in DMC4? Because they know you want it. And that is exactly why. I'm not even joking. It is an essential mechanic, and the economy is so bad that you have to pay for the essentials. Something that was free in DMC3. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really want to watch this cutscene again, but
Where's Mathieu?
I guess I will.
Mathieu?
Whatever.
Good grief. They really made a big mess, didn't they?
And Dante just does not care.
It sure took him a while to find this place. Oh, you have arrived, son of Sparta.
You knew him? See, I think we need to give the DMC2 voice actor another shot at Dante. He should be the one voicing Dante in DMC6.
Our clan once fought against the demons with Sparta. Son of
Who do you have for A, B, and C teams in MVC3? A team is Zero May Cry. B team is Phoenix Wright, Beautiful Joe, and Virgil. And then C team is...
He is the president of an international...
I think it's Trenchcoat Mafia.
He uses the demon power.
But I do not play Wesker.
Arius and his master for us.
I would like to learn more MVC3 characters, though. But at this point, it feels kind of useless, too. Because I'm just so attached to ZMC. See, I'm attached to ZMC. Phoenix, Joe, and Virgil is my for fun team. And then Trenchcoat Mafia was something that I wanted to learn and then didn't.
About your father?
Because I just prefer ZMC. I didn't like playing Wesker as much as I thought I would.
Did you obtain the other Arcanus, my dear?
Divine Anger move. When in DT, hold square and triangle. Okay. Yeah, honestly, anything that you can do to help make this experience not boring, I will appreciate. Because I don't want to just sit here and be like, oh, DMC2, and I'm... Like, I want to actually try to play the game instead of standing 5 feet away and shooting things. I don't understand who that granny is. I don't understand neither. Alright, so real talk. Which of these swords is worth upgrade? Like, does it really matter? Or should I just keep with the cutlass here? What do you mean my Trenchcoat Mafia and Zero May Cry? Zero May Cry is Zero Dante Virgil. Trenchcoat Mafia is Wesker Dante Virgil. Oh wait, I remember now. I also played Deadpool. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to experiment with having Virgil on point instead of as an anchor. And that's why I wanted to learn Trenchcoat Mafia. Because Zero as anything other than point does not work. Upgrade the bow gun. Actually, you're right. I should do that. because of the fucking underground on the underwater mission. That is a very good point, Rocket. Thank you for pointing that out. There's actually a ton of moves that she can do that most people don't know about. Yeah, so is it because they just don't directly tell you what the moves are? Because are they, like, not in here? Okay, wide range, high striking power. So there's flip escape where she just does a ballerina dance. Air hike, wall jump, wall hike, sky dance. Wait, she can do two sometime? I did not know that. Wait, what the fuck is this? Lock onto a target, then press triangle button at the same time landing on the ground after jump. That was a fucking sentence. And then... yeah, why does it just not tell you what these moves are? So it was... okay, wait, now I'm confused. So I'm landing on the ground. How do you do that breakdance move again? It's called Lush. Stand on hands and then kick enemies. So lock onto a target, press triangle at the same time as landing. So I have to lock on first. Oh. Wait, what the fuck? She has a flying sidekick? Oh my god, that's crazy. Okay, and then if I do... it's so odd. She looks stiff. It feels stiff having to do this also. It's not only that it looks stiff, it feels very stiff. Ow. Okay, hold on. Let me... I wanted to try two sometime. But honestly, that's just kind of the combat in this game in general. It's just stiff. Okay. Didn't I send you Lucia tech? If you did, Warlord, I cannot remember. Okay, so am I supposed to... could you imagine? She can do a million stab move in DT as well. It's so weird that they just don't tell you about these things. Because it literally feels like I should be able to do more, and I can, but it just doesn't give me a proper move list. I bought the lady body pillow. I don't necessarily remember, but I have to remember a lot of things. So don't feel too bad. Also, that move was actually kind of crazy. Yeah, I wouldn't mind Lucia coming back either and giving her an actual fucking moveset. That would be great. I swear to God, if I'm able to... Why am I able to just ignore the enemy encounter? Why am I allowed to just do that? Thought it was Lucia and I could see that actually. Okay. So I remember there's a way to ignore the lock on, but I forgot what it was. I remember having to hold a certain button for it. Oh my god, what was the button? Yeah, I'm gonna play as Trish as well. Trish is gonna be next week. R2 button, thank you. Which assist do you have for the For Fun team? So that was Phoenix, Joe, and then Virgil. Virgil should always have Rapid Slash. Joe had Red Hot Pink. Not Red Hot Pink. I think it's Hot Pink. And Phoenix, I had Get a Missile. All right. How do I do the million stab? Ow. Also, that gave me a lot of DT. Hold on. What the heck? Why did that... Wait, why did that give me so much DT? That's actually crazy. Oh, because I'm hitting all 5 targets at once? That makes sense. Yeah, because I'm Lucia, and Lucia's actually just based. Wow, that actually did nothing. That was crazy. Triangle, triangle, any direction, triangle, triangle. Is it as good as Dante's million stab as well? I just really love this animation that she has with the mines. Just the boop, boop. All right, so triangle, triangle. Oh, I see. So triangle, triangle. I did do it, but it didn't really seem as powerful as I thought it would be. Ow, shit. Does Lucia have a... I don't think she does. Oh my god. All right, I gotta play a little more safe. Oh, okay, that was close. I cannot believe that I fucked that up. Shit. Oh, wait. I forgot that I had gold orbs. All right, whatever. Oh, so I guess really the DPS with Lucia is just that. Yeah, so it's like the proto version of Dante's Agony and Ruger combo. Yeah, so it's million stab, but it's like meh. It's million stabs. Yo, what's up, Virgil? You're glad you didn't miss this. Well, rip, there goes my gold orb. Oh, Jesus. I only had 652 orbs. That's crazy. Okay. Okay, video game. Yeah, this is hard mode, yep. Because I felt like it would be too boring to just go through normal again. I am going the wrong way, aren't I? I went the wrong way, dude. If you beat this, well, I am gonna beat it, so get ready, pal. Oh no, whatever will I do? These infestants, they are coming for me. Oh wait, do I actually have to? Okay. Maybe I will beat these things then. I really love the fact that she has a flying sidekick and she's just missing every time. Like, I would love to see a more refined Lucia moveset. Oh, whoops. Yeah, it was supposed to be New York City, but it's not because of the thing that happened. It looked like something from under my fridge. Okay, so these guys just keep... What is this? Is that important? I feel like that's supposed to be important, but these things just keep spawning. So... Oh, you know what else I should do? I should upgrade my purple orbs as well. Oh, so now you actually decide to... I see. Yo, what's up, Jace? Devil May Cry 2 is being Devil May Cry 2. But I'm trying to find more ways to have fun with the game and not just shoot everything. Did I just ignore this the first time? I must have. A magic stone with the heart of something or other. Okay. So, like I was saying, like, do these things even really do anything? Like, of all of the melee weapons, which one would be the best for that? Okay, enhances your attack power while on Devil Trigger. Adds ice. Enables you to fly, enables you to move faster. And then enhances the ability to move in water. Evil Ryu is not in Street Fighter 6. Shit. Yeah, we can get the game done faster, exactly. The game that doesn't exist in the DMC franchise. No, it exists. It is just politely ignored. It's just kind of there. It exists. Oh. It's the Unga Bunga. Come here, Unga Bunga. Oh, actually, wait. I should actually deal with you. It'll slow down time when you attack in DC. Oh, that's cool. It feels like I'm laying out treats for this thing. Ow! No! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Please don't hurt me! What if DMC2 was actually good? DMC2 is good when you don't have people screaming that it's horrible in your ears. It's like the same thing with Resident Evil 6, right? Like, a Resident Evil 6 has a reputation of being the black sheep of the Resident Evil franchise, but I actually really like Resident Evil 6. And here's probably an even bigger hot take. I think that Resident Evil 5 was not great, but Resident Evil 6 was freaking awesome. It is so awesome, in fact, that at some point in the near future, I have to replay Resident Evil 6 with my good friend Duke Silver, because he kept telling me that it was not a good game, but it is. So we're specifically playing the Jake campaign because Jake was my favorite campaign, and I think it was his least favorite. So we got to play it at some point. Do you hear me, Duke? We're gonna play it. That's definitely a hot take. I know it's a hot take, but it's my take. Resident Evil 6 is actually good. I think if I remember my order was... Lucia, I swear to God. I think it was... 5 was at the bottom. 3 Remake was above that. And then we had Resident Evil 1, 6. What was next? And then I think it was 8, 7, 2 Remake, and then 4. And then now, by extension, 4 Remake. Yo, Random, it's been pretty good so far. Actually been pretty good. How are you? Yeah, Camille should be the one to direct it. Preach. I agree with that. Also, is this another encounter that I can just skip? Because the thing wasn't there. I just have to find the... Oh, maybe not, because with Dante, I could jump over that. Did I mention the translation fun fact on the... I feel like you did, but I forgot what it was, because I have the memory of an elephant... Not an elephant, of a mouse. I think if I remember correctly, 5 was at the bottom. I did not like 5. But also, I think for me, when it came to Resident Evil 5... I was told to play it with somebody, and I didn't. Because I feel like no matter what, if you play a video game with a friend, it will generally be better because you're playing it with a friend. And I played the DLC with Reaping, and we had a great time with it. So I feel like if I played Resident Evil 5 with another person, I would have a lot more fun with it, no matter what. So it just made sense for me to judge it based on its own merit of actually just playing the game. Hold on. I'm gonna re-equip the sword because I feel like that's not really doing it right now because it's only level 1 and this is hard mode. Yeah, this is doing basically the same amount of damage, I believe. So I feel like when I play the game, if I played Resident Evil 5 again with another person, I would enjoy it a lot more. But honestly, I don't even remember much of my Resident Evil 5 playthrough minus the ending. Like, I legitimately don't remember it at all. So that's another reason why I'd maybe want to replay it again when the new Resident Evil game comes out or something. Yeah, in Street Fighter 4, I mained Guy and Ken. Yeah, Virgil wishes he was this awesome. Oh my god. Also, it's crazy how I feel like doing the air raid, which is literally just doing an attack in the air, does so much more damage than anything else in Lucia's arsenal. Oh yeah, no, the DMC2 speedrun goes super hard. I love watching DMC2 speedruns. Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch the Batman Part 2 when it comes out in the next decade. You know, I haven't played Code Veronica yet. I still have to play through the Resident Evil spin-offs, which is something that I said I was going to do a very long time ago, and then I just forgot about it. So when the new Resident Evil game comes out, I will go through the fucking spin-offs, and I'll make an updated video on my my ratings or rankings, excuse me. Okay, so I'm just gonna, yeah, so from Wesker's introduction onward, that's the only thing that I remember about Resident Evil 5. Everything else is a complete blur. I remember that Sheva's AI was so garbage that I just wanted to stop playing it forever. I actually have a video about reviewing all of the main games on my YouTube channel, if that's something that you guys would be interested in watching. It came out around the time that Resident Evil 8 was released, so it's a bit outdated in general. And I kind of want to just remake that whole video because a lot of my takes are a bit different. Alrighty, creepy player, have a good one. Thank you so much for joining in. Do I have to go in here? No, I don't. That was to like, that's to do something else. Yeah, like I will do a co-op run of 5 eventually, but for the sake of trying to compare all of the games and review them, I wanted to give it a fair shot by just playing it by myself to see how it is. With with RE4 Remake on the list, with and then all of the spin-offs. Yeah, I'd like to redo it. What skins do I hope are in DMC6? Just give me DMC1 Dante, and I'll be happy. So do I have to just go back over there? Jeez, why is this room so big for no reason? Yeah, fighting the infested chopper is really obnoxious in the first playthrough, I agree. Yo, what's up, Destiny? Just give me lazy palace swapper colors for real world money and I'll be happy. And then you have to give Dante the reboot colors for a 4th time. Or no, not a 4th time, for a 3rd time. That's actually what we need. Bro, where the hell am I supposed to go? Is it... It's not this door. It said that the door was open. That switch literally does nothing. Jesus. It's like me playing DMC3 for the free. Is it this fucking door? I swear to God. Wait, no, it's not. Is it? Is it? Or do I have to go down? No, because that's Dante. What fucking door am I supposed to go through? Wait a minute. Is it that? No, that's not a door. Oh my God, please, someone give me some sense of direction. She does fight the bull. I remember that. She fights the bull. Alrighty, game, Leon, I hope you have a good night. Take it easy. Do Do I have to crash the plane into here? Oh my god, wait, that's right. I'm an idiot. There is a map. Ah, yes. The map. That tells me exactly where I need to go. I'm so glad that I opened up the map. You gotta go to the door in the middle of the lava pit, if I remember correctly. Is that over... That would be over there? You crashed the plane, okay. But I crashed the plane now. Right? Yes? What do I do to crash the plane? I thought there was like a switch or something. But it looks like there is nothing here. I don't know. I'm gonna whip out the map again. Oh my god, this map. What the hell? Yeah, because that door leads to nothing. Well, Amused Fisherman is saying that we do crash the plane. So, but here's the thing that I'm confused by. Because we went over here to hit the switch. Wait, what the fuck? That's the wrong way. This fucking game, I swear to God. We can't slide down the pipe. The door to the... like, there's a block on the door. Or not the door. On the entrance. That's why I'm confused. I just don't remember what you're supposed to do to crash the plane. Because I think that there is a switch. Or something. See, because we did this. And then it said, like, the gate to bussin' or whatever. The door was open. This is to, like, open a door. But I don't know what door it opened. It's a door. There must have been some other door that I overlooked. I really don't think so, though, because... Okay, so I feel like I'm supposed to go down into, like, that second area, and I go into that second area by crashing the plane. Right? But the plane refuses to get crashed. Can I go back here? That would be really funny if I could. So I do crash it as Dante. Then maybe there was some other door that I overlooked. Alright, I guess we're just gonna go back over here. See, and I can't slide down the pipe. Do I go up the pipe? Oh, I didn't know that that was there. That's cool. Go back to the room you spawned in and go to the garage-looking door. Garage-looking door. Okay, if I could just take a moment. Like, this looks not like a door that you would go through. I think I even went over here and I jokingly hit this. Oh my god. Yo, what's up, Chris Walker? How you doing? Jesus Christ. And then Lucia just gets a random ass power for no reason. Is that what's happening right now? Oh, it's just that. Naruto! Look at Lucia doing her Naruto run. Naruto! Is that a door? It's a door. It is DMC2, you are right. How dare I expect more from this game? Also, that's literally useless. Naruto! It really is quite fascinating how most of this game is just run from point A to point B and avoid enemies. Technically, it's a Sonic run. That is true. You are right about that. Oh, wait, shit. Am I supposed to go through this door? Hey, look at that. And then we go through that door, which just conveniently unlocked itself. Okay. Or maybe Arius is on the other side and he unlocked it for us. Yeah, that is true too. DMC1 also has few mandatory encounters. The thing is, though, the very first encounter that you have, though, tricks you into thinking that it's a mandatory encounter. And that's what I really like about DMC2, or DMC1, is that the sense of urgency alone, given the fact that it's like, oh, hey, here's some scarecrows and you're in a tight room, it essentially forces you to fight. I'm just gonna... Did that do damage to me? No, it didn't. It was just the other thing. What's this? Oh, okay. Then we're at the helipad, where our boy Arius, King Arius of Ouroboros, he's gonna do cool flips. See, you know what I really love about Resident Evil 5 Wesker? Is that in his encounter, when you shoot him a bunch of times, he does a butterfly kick into a B-twist. Which is, like, such an unnecessary thing to do, but it's just so cool. It's discount Heihachi. Hey, do not disrespect Arius that way, okay? Arius did so much to earn the status of being a guy. Okay? Yeah, it's so interesting, this game, because the setting is completely different from the rest of the series, with the town and then all of the
It appears
modern technology, but like the helicopters, the tanks, like it just is so weird. Liar!
she merely found you when
Liar! You're with him! You brought him here to kill me!
Is that what you consider to be a mother?
Let her go, Anakin. Let her go.
Look, you have the mark on your shoulder. Proof that you're a mannequin. Kai. That is your real name.
It just says X.
Give me the
Oh my god, that makes it even better. Because that makes Arius Elon Musk.
complete, and I will become like the the immortal Argosat.
Yeah, her bombs are literally called cranky bombs.
Wisdom and transcend. Oh,
And now I'm gonna drop a big ass bull on you to fight.
is already.
I don't know why, but you can certainly have fun with it.
Will eventually revert to its original form. Even you will betray your upbringing and turn on the humans.
I should be focused on this dialogue and the story, but I was more focused on the sign that said close lid before loading in the background. Oh, it's this fucking thing. Oh, that's right. I think I needed, like, DT orbs in order to actually, use, those other special moves. Oh, that was a sick dodge. Dude, that was such a cool wombo combo. Wow, DMC2 is actually cool when the game isn't being DMC2. Oh, get back here. Oh, no, you did not just do that. I'm just laying out pieces of candy for the Savage Golem. Wait, I just realized Lucia is just Snake from Smash Brothers. There. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. That's so silly. Why are you allowed to do that? At this point, it's too late to suggest skipping. Real DMC fans don't skip DMC2. I'm trying to do million stab again, and it's not working. Kai is an actual thing. I don't remember what language I'm gonna do. There's a thing in Kingdom Hearts called the Key. Oh! That's actually very interesting. That's why they named it. Also, actually fuck this boss. This thing is more annoying than Infested Chopper. Why the fuck are you taking so much health? Ooh, a piece of candy. Oh my fucking god, this game. I can't even DT out of this. I couldn't even fucking DT out of it. That's crazy. Also, if the continue is just gonna... Oh, well, then what the fuck is the point of doing that? I may as well just restart the mission at that point. That is right, it is hard mode. I had this exact same struggle with Dante as well. Ow, that was so rude. Oh, whoops. Also, seriously, dude? Like, come on. Oh, that was, sick. Also, I'm gonna take care of this thing real fast. How do you unlock the Chrono Heart? Did I get the Chrono Heart already? Or is that the one that's on mission 11? Honestly, I have no idea. I'm just kind of playing the game and just seeing what happens, D&M. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I think that discount Mothra is worse. Because there are ways to make the savior fight go faster with every character. I don't really know how to make the fight go faster in this game. Oh my god, this fucking thing. There we go. Nope, get your... Are you fucking kidding me? It literally flew out of range. That's actually crazy. That was so stupid. All right. Well, because, like, I'd like to fight this thing practically, but what the fuck am I supposed to do? It is literally just standing up there doing nothing. So... Like, I legitimately wanted to try to find a way to fight it more practically. The fact that that still fucking got me. Oh my god, can you please just fucking die already? Oh, and that barely gave me anything, too. Also, I just realized I should be killing the boss first, because the larvae are going to transform into these things, right? Oh my fucking god. Anyways, gotta head out. Best of luck. I appreciate it, Destiny. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your night. But yeah, that's actually what happened to me in my Dante run. I killed the moth pretty quickly, but then the larvae just kept killing me. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, the problem though is that I can't reach it. That's so stupid, dude. That thing almost fucking got me again. Okay, there we go. Oh my fucking god, please. I've had enough. Oh my god, fucking die, please. Oh! Don't you fucking dare. Yeah, the fact that there was a height limit in a flying boss fight, so I couldn't just fly up and kill it, even though I had the ability to fucking fly, is just more than a little ridiculous. Oh my god, dude. Why are there still more of you? Like, holy shit. Why is there another one? Why? What is going on? Why are there so many of them? Okay, so it's moving the analog stick in circles. I was doing everything but moving the analog circle and the analog stick in circles, so thank you. Oh my god. Okay, that... Dude, come on. That has to be it. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Such a stupid fight. Oh, get me out of here. What the hell, man?
I was created?
Yeah, and we have to go through that entire boss fight, and she's like, I was the faker all along, Sonic.
Humans. I have to go.
Ninja Gaiden 3 is the DMC2 of the series. Interesting. I'll play Ninja Gaiden this year. I have to for Ninja Gaiden 4. Yeah, that's why I really like Frostheart, because of the slowdown stuff. No! No! It's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go up, not down. But I guess I have no choice, huh? I wonder... Oh, yeah, this is maxed out, so we're chilling. Is it this way? Yeah, no thanks. I'm good, dog. How fucking no. The boss can be summarized like this. What are you doing up there? Staying away from you. Yeah, I'm also really looking forward to 4 coming out, mainly because Platinum Games is developing it. Oh, that reminds me. You guys want to know what I picked up the other day? I found this on Facebook, so I decided to pick it up. I finally got myself a PS4 physical copy of Transformers Devastation. Like, finally. And I got it for $60. So I thought it was a pretty decent price because it keeps going up. So I just decided to say fuck it and get it now. Although I heard there were ways to get it on PC for not $60, but I wanted a physical copy anyway, so I just decided to get a physical copy because it was literally out in the wild and it was only $60. So yeah, that's a Platinum game, yeah. Okay, so yeah, that was gonna be my next thing, was upgrading the bombs. Especially because we're underwater now. How much are they on eBay? The cheapest that I saw for just a disc was $60. So the fact that I was able to get the whole package for $60, I decided to just go for it. Yeah, I want to play that TMT game as well, even though it's not as great. But no, like, I feel like an average copy of Transformers Devastation Online would probably be like 80, I think. Well, I saw it on PS3 at one of my local game stores for, I think it was 20 or 30, and I was gonna get it, and then I was looking at the differences between the PS3 and the PS4 version, and I just decided to wait for to find a good copy of the PS4, and I'm glad that I did, because I found one. Oh, whoops. Well, yeah, the game is delisted, so it would make sense that they overcharge the price on it. So that's why I'm glad I found it for 60. This isn't where the boss is, but I do have to go. Oh, that's right. Something is pushing me back. I think if I remember... No, I don't have to drain the water, I don't think. Yeah. I made this joke in my ranking all of the Devil May Cry games video, but I said I cannot believe that they doubled down on the underwater sections. I don't think I need to do this. Yeah, I do. Never mind. Ugh, son of a bitch. Can y'all, like, go away for a second? Is that all of them? Oh my god. Lucia, are you serious right now? I bet I have to do them all over again. No, I think I got them all. Wait, no, I got them all. Oh. So that's how we're gonna play, huh? Okay. Brother, man. I swear to God, thank you. How do you make an underwater level that's even more unbearable than the DMC1 underwater level? Oh my fucking god, come on. Ugh, come on! Fucking hit the thing! Oh my lord, thank you. Holy shit, it did not have to be that hard. Thank you. Okay, so it's just faster to do that. There's a tunnel going up in this level that leads you to the Aqua Heart in this level. Also, I wasn't paying attention. I don't know what that did, but I'm assuming it Do you know about the DMC5 red orb glitch on mission 1? I did hear that, yeah. I did, yeah. That's quite an interesting glitch for sure. They're never gonna patch. It's interesting that it took that long to find it, but the fact that it can be done consistently is also really cool. You're right, I do have the Aqua Heart. I gotta equip that shit. Is that just in Devil Trigger though? Or is that just is that in general? Hey, Divinity Statue. I'll get this other one. And then I think this is where the boss is. Yep, this is where the boss is. Ouch. Oh my god, that was so rude, dog. Come on. Oh, so now that we're basically right here. Oh my god, come on. It is literally right in front of you. I was about to say, how is that not dropping? Honestly, this is a lot better than the first time I fought this boss, that's for sure. Yeah, DMC Netflix is in Season 2. Which is funny because it's going to be including the characters that are in this game. At least one of them, anyways. Alright, this should do it. Yeah, this was a lot easier than the first time I fought this thing. Oh my god, get me out of here. Did I even earn any red orbs for that? Thank you. Yeah, thank you for that. A singular red orb. That only gave me like, what, a couple hundred? Whack, dude. Yeah, the Trish DMC2 playthrough is going to be last. After that, I'm out of DMC games because I refuse to play that Pika combat shit. Trying to beat DMC5 Bloody Palace when my cat is making it impossible to play sitting in front of the screen. Nonsense. Just, well, depending on the character. There are a lot of different ways to get around that. I don't think I need to fight these things. So I'm just gonna ignore them. Yeah, you know, I don't think I've ever played Bloody Palace in this. Maybe I tried it one time, but I honestly cannot remember. Ouch. There we go. Damn it, really? Okay, I did it a little too late. That one was too early. Damn it, come on! There we go. Get me out of here. Oh, hey, hidden orb stash. Sick. Wait, now where was the actual exit? Oh, the first time seeing one of these. Hold on, I did like a different animation with the kicks. It was like... Oh, whatever. I don't care all that much. It's interesting how this is the only game where Virgil has no impact on the story. Yeah, true. Which clearly makes it the worst one, am I right? Back when it was called Pinnacle of Combat, because... Yeah, RK and I were discussing that a lot. Pinnacle of Combat was actually really promising. And then they made a whole bunch of changes. And it was just... Now it's not really great at all. And so RK mentioned it to me. And I think that there is a lot of truth in this. But RK thinks that... Well, I mean, they were also on the development team, so they have a lot more to say on it in general. But when we were talking about it, they said that they think that the developers were scared of all of the inputs that they were doing for all of like the motions and everything because of how complicated they were. So they changed it to make it more simple. Again, this is just from my understanding. But yeah, and my thing is that I really don't want to play... Like, I don't play phone games. Whenever I play phone games, it was through swag bucks, but now I don't really have enough time to play it, and I'm making more money doing other things, so... Like, why should I bother? That's kind of where I'm at right now. But when it comes to a DMC mobile game, I know I'm not going to play DMC on my phone. And if I was to play it on, you know, PC, why would I bother playing DMC mobile when I would just play DMC 5 or something? So that's just where I'm at with it. Personally, because like there's a specific, like, I don't know, like I feel like even when I tried out the beta, I just had more enjoyment playing the regular DMC games as opposed to Peak of Combat. So, and that's not to say that if you enjoy Peak of Combat, like, continue to enjoy it. It's just my feelings on it. But when I played it, I just didn't really have a fun time with it because it's more so that it felt like I was just playing a very watered down DMC, and I wasn't enjoying it for that reason. Any tips for the Dante boss fight in DMC 4? Which one? Yeah, Fire Inside was cool. I will also say that. Was I already here? I don't think I was. That was funny. The second one? What difficulty? Because that also is a big factor. Oh, hey, this guy's back. Yeah, Fire Inside was easily the best thing about Pika Combat. I agree. It's cool that they recognized that Casey is very beloved by the community. And I think that was just more... I mean, this could just be me, but I think it was more so to, like, win the goodwill of the fans. To be like, oh, let's get Casey to make a song, and then people will buy our game. And they made a pretty sick music video out of it, too. So that's another thing. And then from there, just, you know, get people to spend a bunch of money. Jeez, I missed. The blades are the most reoccurring enemies. Yeah, we just saw the blades. We just saw them. I feel like no matter what I do, I can't get my style rank up. Oh, I just realized I'm being stupid. I'm gonna get smacked in the face. Yeah, the blades in 4 are called assaults, I think. Actually, what am I doing? The boss is gonna end faster if I just kill this. Oh my god. That should not have hit me. I'm sorry, but I don't agree with that one. And then he fell down. Yeah, this game certainly is something, alright. Okay. It's Dante.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Yes. Now we can stop Arius's ambition.
Whatever.
But
That line, it gets me every time.
I do not
The dismissive whatever. I love it.
Bring this to Mathieu for me, please. I've got something that I need to take care of.
Whatever. So, I will pay someone an absurd amount of money. And by absurd, I mean at most $100. To mod every single cutscene in this game so that Dante's line delivery is just whatever. Every single line that he says just has to be whatever. And I have to play through the entirety of Devil May Cry 2, watch all the cutscenes, and anytime Dante would speak, he would just say, whatever. Hey, what's up, Crimson? Just lurking. Well, I appreciate you saying hi. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I know I'm an adult, but it's not a phase. It's never a phase. Yeah, it especially even the crown line. Or he could say, King, yeah, whatever. And then boom.
for a
Make him say whatever mid-combat.
What did you really
The stinger noise is just him saying whatever.
Have you come back to me, Kai?
I'm Lucia. Don't call me Kai.
Then why did you come here?
Where did she get the secretary outfit?
You seek my death.
Die!
Scum. Nice to see you on DMC, even if it's DMC 2. But it's good to see you too. Oh, where are you? Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to see Arius in DMC Season 2 and have him actually be a potentially fun character. Really? Retroactively making Dante's mood in this game actually makes sense. It's still one of the best retcons. What was the official reason? Because I don't remember what it was or why he was particularly in this mood. Oh my goodness. Is the in-canon reason the fact that Dante was depressed about the events of DMC 1? Because good. That's what I want. What are my loadouts for Bayonetta? It was default. Or sorry, samurai sword with regular legs, I believe. And then regular guns with... No, I think it was the opposite. I think it was regular guns and then default. I can't remember. It's something like... It's whatever I need to do the rocket glitch is what it is. So I can't remember if it's default loadout with samurai sword and rocket, or if it's samurai sword with default legs with rockets on legs and then default gun. Like, I can't remember. I can't remember exactly what it is.
Going to bring me the Arcana shortly. You will live to see that.
That's just a piece of crap.
That's just a piece of crap.
Oh, Arcana.
Made an adventure during the rush time. Well, you said that Itsuno retroactively made Dante's mood canon. So I was wondering if Itsuno actually said the reason why Dante's is the way that he is.
That doesn't interest me.
What is the rocket glitch? So the rocket glitch is
Your swan song will.
you use I think it is sword. You use the sword move to do a combo, and then once you do the rapid fire kicks, you switch loadouts, and then instead of firing one rocket every once in a while during the kicks, she will fire a rocket for every single kick that she does, which does a massive amount of damage.
I've got you.
A Switch launch title would be DMC 2. I think that we're gonna get DMC 5 and DMC 4 on the Nintendo Switch too. I think it only makes sense that they would include those on the Switch. It was from losing Virgil again, apparently, and Trish too.
Why did you save me?
If that's the actual in-canon reason, good.
By him.
Every hero has a weakness.
But the ritual was activated because of me.
There's still time.
There's still
How
time.
The sun is completely eclipsed. But how are you going to enter the building?
I'm gonna run up it. Because I'm
Where there's a
Dante.
will, right?
He's gonna walk in through the front door, Lucia. The door. Because there is a door.
Mother.
Yes,
Yeah, it's just a fucking piece of shit if Lady said the line.
but our ties are bound by history and...
Yeah, the Bayonetta 3 in 60 in actual 60 FPS. That would be another reason for me to get the Switch 2. Not for Bayonetta 3 Enhanced specifically, but if they were to make a Bayonetta 4, I would get a Switch 2 for it. Like, basically, I have no reason to get a Switch 2 unless some really awesome action game is on there, like a game that I actually care about, like Bayonetta, or if Dante gets into Smash Brothers. Those are the only reasons I will get a Switch 2. Bayonetta has to get a sequel, or Dante has to get into Smash Brothers. If neither of those things happen, then I do not get a Switch 2. And Dante and Bayonetta fall in love. Right there's where you lose me. Dante and Bayonetta can't fall in love, but they can have a pizza together. Although I think it'd be really cool if we did get to see a DMC and Bayonetta crossover. I did it. I fell to my urge as I pre-ordered the Switch 2. Inexcusable. Unacceptable. I'm just kidding. I literally don't care what you do with your money. It is literally entirely up to you. Just know that you're supporting an evil company. I'm also just joking, but also not really. So, and here's my thing with the Switch. Lucy, I swear to fucking... Oh my god, leave me alone so I can fucking hit this thing, please. Thank you. Holy shit. Okay, so anyways, here's my thing. I do not agree at all with the asinine price of the Switch 2 video games. And that alone makes me not want to get a Switch 2 and support it. Because, like, I already don't care about Mario Kart and I guess Nintendo in general right now. Which is funny because I was a huge Nintendo kid. And now I'm like, wow, this company actually sucks. And also, I really don't want to buy $80 video games. So that's why I'm not buying it. And it is literally a scenario of I'm just voting with my wallet on this one, you know? Like, I bought a Switch, not late, but I bought it when Smash Brothers released. And the only reason why I bought a Switch was for Smash Brothers, and I got other stuff for the Switch as well, but it kind of became more Amanda's Switch than my Switch, and I think in comparison, she has more games on there than I do. But, like, you know, like, and like I said, I won't beat the dead horse, but the price point of the $80 video game is so ridiculous to me that I legitimately do not want to support it. So that's why I'm not buying it. And I feel like if... and that's not to say that people who are buying it aren't intelligent, but it's just your vote, basically, you know? Could have been skipped if Dante used aerial hard to use Ari. Yeah, exactly. But Donkey Kong Bonanza is enticing me to get one. That's really cool. And I was talking with somebody about it today, and well, they were like, "Did you get the Switch 2? Did you pre-order the Switch 2?" And I was like, "Absolutely not. I have no interest." And I went through basically the same spiel, and they said, that they were excited for Metroid Prime 4. And I'm like, see, that's a good reason to get a Switch too, for Metroid Prime 4. Like, that makes sense. My thing is that right now, I have no reason to get a Switch 2 because nothing they presented excites me, you know? And I feel like for me personally, it would also be a massive waste of money if I got a Switch 2 for something that I'm just not going to use it for. And also, especially considering the fact that, so the Switch 2 is it's basically going to run like a PS4 Pro, right? And I think that alone is great in terms of what I would want as a consumer of the quality of the games, right? Like, I don't want another Bayonetta 3 scenario. I want them to actually be able to have good products. And I think they don't really need to go farther than that right now, because the PS4, like, past PS4 generation is literally just kind of overkill, if that makes sense. It's stuff that we don't really need, but it's cool to have, like the ray tracing and then the instant load times and blah, blah, blah. But if it can run like a PS4 Pro, that's what I want. But considering that I have a PS5 and a PC, there's no point in me getting any third-party games on the Switch. I can only really get exclusives and first parties. And right now, there are no third parties and exclusives that I am interested in right now. Oh my god, you're missing. I never played any of the Rayman games, no. Not even Dustplug excited you since it's a Switch 2 exclusive. Yeah, I wasn't even really too excited for that. I'd like to see more, but I'm not gonna rush out to get a Switch because of that game. You guys have no right to complain about the price increase of games. I mean, I politely disagree with that, though. Oh, yeah, Canadian residents pay $90 or so for games. Well, I mean, so here's the thing, right? Like, I will agree to that point to a certain extent, because it's like, yeah, but also too, like, to me, the way that I see it is that I don't see it as a, like, well, I don't see it in the sense of, like, we don't have a right to complain because of Canadian prices and because of Australian prices. The way that I see it is I'm thinking, why do you guys have to pay so much for video games? Like, that's the way that I see it. You know, I think that it's way too much. But I'm not saying, like, I don't want to pay the $80 because now we're paying what everybody else is paying. I don't want to pay $80 because I don't want to pay $80 because it's just really expensive, right? And I think that anything above 60, especially, is ridiculous no matter what region you're in, like, regardless of, like, the currency or the exchange and whatever. So yeah, and exactly, like, the taxes suck, and I sympathize with that. But for me, it sucks that you guys have to pay that much for video games, but I don't think that negates the complaints of people who don't want to pay the price for it, you know what I mean? So, and that's just the way that I see it. Because the price of everything is going up already, and it's not because of inflation. So, and that's just the truth. It's funny how you say you don't like Nintendo, but yet you like to play a Bayonetta. Well, fun fact, Bayonetta was not originally a Switch exclusive. So, and I like Platinum, and that's why I play Bayonetta. I don't like Bayonetta because it's a Nintendo property. I like Bayonetta because it was made by Platinum Games. So, and really, Nintendo doesn't have any say in what happens to Bayonetta. Nintendo just gives them the funding to make Bayonetta for their console. And I think that Bayonetta 2 and by extent and Bayonetta 3 especially are done a huge disservice by being on the Nintendo Switch because they were limited by the console's hardware. I think I need to just go this way now, right? Liking a game from a company doesn't mean you have to like the company. Exactly. Exactly. Couldn't have said it any better myself. Like, I love Devil May Cry. You guys know this. I am playing Devil May Cry 2 right now because I like Devil May Cry. However, I will happily call Capcom out any day of the week for putting their stupid-ass microtransactions into Devil May Cry 5 when you literally do not need them. Like, the early access, being able to unlock super mode early, being able to unlock the taunts early, being able to spend money on red orb currency when you literally do not need to. Like, that shit is there because it has to be. Because it's not because Itsuno-san was like, oh, I want microtransactions in my Devil May Cry game. No, Capcom literally said, hey, you have to put this in here because we are requiring that you do, because we are paying you an absurd amount of money to make this game and put this in it, so you gotta do it. Right? But also, too, it sets a negative precedent for people who are trying to get into the series, because Devil May Cry as a series is known for being very challenging and very difficult with its combat. So, imagine I'm gonna give a hypothetical scenario for you guys, right? So imagine they remake Devil May Cry 3, right? Devil May Cry 3 is infamous for being one of the hardest video games of all time. Imagine if they remade Devil May Cry 3 or did like a true remaster of it with like upgraded graphics and everything, and then they gave you an option to buy red orb currency. So that way you could spend money on, you can spend real world money to get red orb currency. Because in DMC3, you don't get a whole lot of red orb currency. So, in that game specifically, you got to ask yourself, are they giving me the current... Did they make the game hard on purpose so I would give them more money to make the game easier for me? Or did they make the game hard because they wanted to make the game hard and challenging? And that's where that question comes in. So, that's all I'm saying. Have you ever played Mad World on the Wii? I have not. It is on my list, though. Nintendo fans don't seem to understand that philosophy. No, they don't. Yeah. And I mean, also, people in general may not... that's exactly what happened with Dragon's Dogma 2. People were so pissed about it, about the whole... It had something to do with, the microtransactions and whatever, but they don't realize that... I'm sorry. They just don't realize that it's not the director's fault. It's not the people who make the game. It's not their fault. It is literally a mandate imposed by the higher-ups to have those things in the game because they want to make more money. That's why, every game now has a deluxe edition or a digital deluxe edition with some incentive to get you to spend extra money. Oh, whoops. Shit. Yeah, I'm gonna cry out this monster Spooter Man now. That's right, step on my mines. There we go. But yeah, and like I said, I'm, even if I do eventually get a Nintendo Switch 2, I feel like what I would do is I'd really only get it, like I said, for Smash Brothers or for Bayonetta. But those would be the only exceptions that I would make to maybe buying the game at full price, especially Bayonetta. But the unfortunate byproduct is that I would buy Bayonetta 4 in this case, right? Basically so I could get my content out as fast as possible for my job, essentially. And I feel like that's the other unfortunate byproduct of people and gamers nowadays, is that even people who are saying, or who I have heard say that they don't agree with the Switch 2's prices and that like the pricing is ridiculous, they still have to buy it because it's their job to cover video games. So of course, like, and this is the same shit that happened with the PS5 Pro. Like, I remember one content creator specifically was like, this is fucking stupid. Why are the PS4 prices or PS5 Pro prices like this? This is ridiculous. This is stupid. They like basically cried wolf on it like everybody else did. But they were there day one for those fucking pre-orders. And I'm not like that. Like, I've been going out of my way to try to find a PS5 Pro used, or just on like Facebook Marketplace or something, because I legitimately do not want to pay. I just legitimately do not want to buy a PS5 Pro for $600 and then buy the stupid disc drive separately, and then buy the fucking other. Yeah, it is the disc drive, because I don't need the stand, because I'd be displaying it this way. Because I don't want to tell Sony that I did that, essentially. Just be thankful the Switch 2 itself is not $500. It basically is, though. Like, what is it? $450? $450 is not a huge leap from $500. I think that $400 to $500 is different from $450 to $500. You know? It basically is. The price of a Switch 2 is only $50 less than a fucking than a PS5. And here's the way that I'm gonna think about this, okay? I'm gonna do a little experiment with you guys. So let's say, because I don't want to do this by this much versus this much, because this is the way that I view money in this scenario. Do it based on time, right? Like, let's say hypothetically I make $20 an hour gross, but after taxes and after insurance and after retirement, blah blah blah, like, I think right now I'm making like $14, which is fucking sad, but I digress. So for $500 is a PS5, right? If I add 8% tax on that, which is the tax in my state, that's approximately $540 for a PS5. So if I go $450 plus 8%, that is $486. So it was, what was the two numbers? It was $540 minus $486, which the difference is almost $50 exactly. It's $54 bucks, okay? So if I only make $13 an hour and I divide that by 13, that is an extra 4 hours that I would have to work to get a PlayStation 5, or a PlayStation 5 versus a Switch. When I already have to make, let's say it was, what was the number again? It was 540. So 540 divided by 13, or did I do 14? I'll just do 13 for right now. Let's say 540 divided by, or 14, whatever. That would be 38 hours I'd have to work. So basically a whole work week exclusive to just buying a PS5, which is a lot. But now if it was 400 divided by 13, it's 30. So the difference is approximately 8 hours, which is a whole workday. That's why I feel like it would be more substantial if the Switch 2 was $400 and then their games were more expensive. Or really, it should be the opposite. If the Switch 2 was $500, or even $450, because I'll just stick with $450, and then their games were still set at $60, it would incentivize more people to buy games. As opposed to now, you have to really think about what games you really want to buy, so that less people are going to buy games. That's what I'm saying, anyways. How is Lucia May cry in Dante's depression? Well, we're talking about money, so it's already kind of depressing. But it's honestly not that bad. Okay. What is the most efficient way of one-cycling this? But yeah. And I think I was mentioning this a little bit ago too. But you know, part of me unfortunately feels like I wasted a bit of money by buying Pirate Majima on release, because I haven't played it since release, and now I think it already went down to like $50 or 45, or like I think I already saw it go on sale once or twice. So but yeah, like the Switch 2 isn't $500, but it basically is. But also, the price increase of the games just means that you're pretty much going to be just paying more for the games anyways. So having it be $450 versus $500 is literally irrelevant. And not to mention too that, like, people are like, the talk of the town right now is that GTA 6 is gonna be like $100 Like, the regular ass copy of GTA 6 is going to be priced at $100, and I fully believe that, because it's GTA 6. It is the most highly anticipated sequel of all time, after GTA 5 was a huge ass success. So I think that it is going to be, I think it's going to be $100. I fully believe that GTA 6 is going to be $100. I will be very surprised if it's not. I don't know, man. If Nintendo is charging $80 for Mario Kart and people buy it, it's gonna give them incentive to charge a lot more than $70. That's Nintendo, but that's the problem. That is the problem. Like, these companies are watching each other. Like, it's not that, like, yeah, you say that's Nintendo, but the problem is it's not that's Nintendo. It's the fact that people are buying it, right? And I'm gonna give you another example. Netflix, with their password restrictions, right? They restricted the passwords, or like the password sharing thing, right? You can't share a password on Netflix anymore. And the whole point was that, hey, we should boycott Netflix, so that way you can get Chrono Heart by knocking an enemy on that white zit looking mound a few times. Wait, what? Wait, where? Here? Like, actually knocking them into it? I didn't know I could do that. Okay, so anyways, I know, but that doesn't mean that Rockstar. Well, like, well, so that's what I'm saying, because like these companies watch each other, and they're trying to figure out what they can get away with, basically based on what customers will pay, right? And that's the whole idea. That's the whole problem. So Netflix did their whole anti-password sharing thing, and the smart people were saying, we're not going to buy our own Netflix accounts because we don't want this to happen because this is stupid. But the masses essentially voted with their wallets, and that month became Netflix's, I think, their most successful month that they ever had in terms of like making money through their memberships and whatever, by a substantial amount. And guess what? Shortly after they did that, Disney Plus said that they're doing the same thing. And now, from my understanding, this is something that already happens on Disney Plus, but it has not happened to me yet. So I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on that front. But that's just what I'm saying, right? Like, people are gonna vote with their wallets, and voting with your wallet on something like an $80 Mario Kart means that you're going to spend it on something else that you really, really want, like Grand Theft Auto 6 as an example. And then that also means that every other game company is going to see that and then increase their prices as well. Because right now, the only time that companies still have a $60 price tag, like you know, the bigger AAA companies, is when they have a game on a PS4 and a PS5. So like Street Fighter 6 is on both, so they charge $60. Tekken 8 is on just next gen, so they charge $70. Monster Hunter Wilds is just on next gen, so they charge $70. Dragon's Dogma 2 was $70 too, actually, yeah, now that I think about it. So if we're being realistic, GTA 6 will probably be not more than 80 for base game, but even still, I don't know, about 100 for base game. I think that they're gonna charge. I think they're gonna charge that. Also, I've had to do this 3 times. Do I have to clear all of the enemies for this to work? Or is it I have to kill a certain amount? Heading home soon? Alrighty, sounds good. I hope you guys had a good day. But yeah, like, and that's all I'm saying. I do not have confidence in people anymore to not do a fucking boycott on paying too much money for video games. Because I mean, like, and that's just something that I don't really understand, I guess, is why people just accept it, you know? And there are reasons to justify it, but I think just for myself personally, I'm very selective already about the newer video games that I purchase and play. But for something like the Switch, and then it really is just mainly the $80 Mario Kart is really all it is. It's something that it's like, oh yeah, I wasn't gonna buy this anyways, but that's also another reason why I don't really buy new video games when they're at $70, unless it's something I really, really, really want to play. Like, Ghost of Tsushima was a game that I kind of wanted to play, and I really enjoyed it, but I'm not 100% looking forward to Ghost of Yotei, just because I'm just not really super duper excited about it because I have other things going on. Oh, it's this thing. I see. And I find that as soon as... Also, where the fuck is an enemy? Come here. Come here. It's not gonna move for me. Especially in time. So, whatever. It's very interesting that I have to actually knock into it. But it is also something I could just get later, so... I think it depends on the game at this point. That is another way of looking at it, yeah. I think for like the general consumer, it's more depressing because it feels like you can't just buy video game after video game after video game after video game anymore. Like you have to be more selective about it. Yo, what's up, Titan? But, and I will say this too, just because this is just, granted, this is just like the obvious elephant in the room, but this is why I am really grateful that I have the ability to get review copies and early access from all of these other gaming companies, because I am getting games that I would otherwise have absolutely no interest in playing and enjoying. But because I have the chance to get them, I'm getting experienced to, I'm getting exposed to franchises that I either now like, or I'm getting exposed to franchises that I can give a try to and see if I like it or not, right? And Monster Hunter is a really big example of that, because I've talked about my thoughts on Monster Hunter for a hot minute, but I really tried giving Monster Hunter Wilds a chance, but I've just determined that Monster Hunter as a series isn't really my thing to get into regularly. But at the very least, you know, through the Capcom Creators Program, I can try out the game by getting the key for it and seeing how I like it, versus buying it for $70 and be like, oh, it's really unfortunate that this isn't my thing, and then it's just kind of a wasted purchase, you know? Again, with the whole being selective thing. But also, too, there really isn't a way to rent games anymore, except for, I mean, I guess Gamefly's around, but I heard that for newer releases, it's a huge pain in the ass to get. So, and it's funny because it's something that I was going to utilize at some point, was Gamefly for certain releases. I've seen the stupid arguments for the prices of Switch 2 games based with people saying games were $100 back in the 90s. Well, I remember hearing that games were expensive back in the 90s. But I think it also, once again, depended on the video game. But once they moved to CDs, the games got less expensive. From my understanding, anyways. But yeah, it's just one of those things that really fascinates me because, I don't know if it's just coming from a place of like privilege or whatnot, but I just don't really understand how someone can defend something that got more expensive when they were paying, like, I don't understand somebody who could say, I'm totally fine paying $70 for this thing when I was used to paying $60 for my entire life, right? I guess the other way that I can relate to it is like, if you're working a job and you're getting paid $20 an hour, having to go back to like $15 an hour fucking sucks, because you're making less money for the same amount of time that you are putting into your work. why I play this game, because it's fun. I like DMC2. DMC2 is nice to me. Except when it's not, but we're not going to talk about that. Actually, wait, I just realized something. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted, there we go. Naruto! That made me very sad. Naruto! Oh, that thing went zooming. But yeah, Gamefly is still a thing. They just don't really advertise anymore, I don't think. But like I said, getting newer releases for stuff, I think, is a bit of a pain in the butt. But that's really it. Like, fully customizing your outfit like in Saints Row, I would just rather have alternate costumes based on the other, like, costumes in the series. Or just, like, fun alternate costumes like they have in, like, the Resident Evil series. Naruto! I think I need air raid for that. Oh, shit. Oh, that actually did Clay Pigeon. That was cool. Yeah, I did see the DMC anime, and I actually made a video with my thoughts on it on the YouTube channel if you want to check it out. She plays like the one character I made in Soul Calibur. Well, yeah, because she has the tonfa-ish. They're not exactly tonfas, but they're very similar. They're like bladed tonfas. I was about to say, is that all of them? Jeez. I might dip in a few minutes. I got sleep to cap shop on. Yeah, Rocket, no worries at all. No worries at all. When you gotta dip, just dip. Catching up on sleep is more important than watching Redgrave play DMC2. I'd like to think. If it is that important, I really appreciate that it is that important. White Rabbit is my second favorite DMC villain. White Rabbit was pretty good. Ugh. Okay, so I go through this door. I'm just gonna set down the mines real fast to get my devil trigger back. Okay, so I went through this door, which means I need to go back through this door. And then go through this door. Yes, okay. I made so many characters in Soul Calibur 6. I wasn't really into the character creation in Soul Calibur 6. I really liked the fact that you could take other people's creations and, like, use them as your own. I really liked that because I was never really good with creating the characters. And I'd look up tutorials on Soul Calibur 4 custom creators anyways. So it was nice to have that feature in 5 where you could just, like, download them. Okay. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm sorry if I started the whole conversation about money because I pre-ordered the Switch 2. No worries at all. And I also think, too, that it's just a nice conversation to have as well because, like, I think it is important. And I am also, like, I talk about money in general, not to, like, I mean, it's definitely not for arguing. It's just kind of more like, it's just a good, like, conversation point to have, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. funny though, speaking of money, I can't remember if I mentioned this to you guys, but so because I'd like to think I'm very smart with my money sometimes, but one of the things that I was trying to do is I was trying to find a way to make as much cash back as possible on everyday purchases, right? And one of the things that I was not getting cash back on for everyday purchases, the only thing that I paid in cash or with my debit card was gas. And I found out that if you get a PayPal debit card, every single month you can choose a category to earn 5% cash back on. And one of those categories is cash, or is gas, but also it counts as a debit card and not a credit card. Because I have a credit card that earns 2% on gas, but it's credit, not debit. So I can get cash debit price on gas now, but only like by paying through PayPal, which is very nice. Okay, it's you. Also, I need to re-equip this amulet. Also, would this do environmental damage to them, depending on their thing? Oh, it does. It does. Oh my god, this boss is so fucking boring. Oh my god. Oh my god, get over here so I can fucking hit you with this thing, please. Whatever. Also, I really thought I fucking dodged that. Yo, what's up, Bacon? How you doing? Best way to describe this game is everything looks cool, but everything is boring. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really hoping it's this thing again. Oh my fucking god, dude. I'm not gonna lie, I think this boss is even worse as Lucia. It is this one, I believe. Electro Heart increases range. Fire does more damage overall, if I remember correctly. Okay. I mean, in that case, I'll just keep fire then. Are you fucking kidding me? Yo, what's up, Reaping? I'm glad that you're here, buddy. This boss is so fucking stupid. Oh my god. Please. I just want this to be over. Oh my, you know what? Whatever. Okay, so it is fire again. Or no, it's fire for the first time. Like, in all seriousness, what else can I really do to make this particular boss fight go by faster? Oh, fucking God, dude. Oh no, air raid, air raid, air raid. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, it was you. Also, I really love the fact that the dodge just lies about the invul frames. Or at the very least, they're so inaccurate that it really doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm not gonna forget. I cannot believe that I actually did that. Yeah, you can actively switch targets, yeah. Which one is it? It's you. Ah! Oh. My first and only time activating twosome time in this game. That's neat. Oh my fucking God. Dog, just fucking... My favorite Devil May Cry box art. That's a good question. Off the top of my head, five. Not 5 Deluxe Edition, but 5. Or actually, maybe 5 Deluxe Edition, actually. I like them both for different reasons. Oh my God. Okay, whew. Please, please, God, you're almost there. God, if you're listening, just fucking kill this boss, please. Please. Please, it's almost there. It's almost there. It's almost there. Oh my god, it's right there. Come on. Come on. Come on, please. It's no. Come on. No. He's done. Okay, this is my insurance. Oh, oh, sweet baby Jesus. Oh my god. I fucking did it. I did it on my first try too. Oh, get to the fucking elevator, Lucia. Get me out of here. I swear to God, if I have to fight another fucking... No! No! Go away! I don't want you here, please. Do you like pizza rolls? Pizza rolls are fine, I guess. I won't actively go out of my way to eat a pizza roll. Oh my God, that was so stupid, dude. I'm just glad it's over. I will, I don't even know what's left. Okay. I think we need to fight Arius again. Is that right? Oh, whoops. I honestly can't even remember. Okay, so we're in this room. The lore analysis video. Please send that to me. I would love to watch it. Yeah, Dyson has to restart the mission. You know, I feel like Arius and Lucia are the most faithful adaptations in the Devil May Cry anime. So, at least so far. In terms of design specifically, this chick in a black outfit and blonde hair told me to go to an island. You absolutely should. Do you like Subway? I do like to eat fresh. Again, it's one of those things where it's like,
You defeated
I
Arius.
like to eat pretty much everything except for fish. I don't like fish.
There's just one thing left.
But I will pretty much eat everything as long as it's presented in front of me.
Kill me.
Which means that I'm able to make very healthy choices, but at the same time, it's very easy for me to make very unhealthy choices.
Descendant of the clan that protects Vidamarli. The ones who have the blood of the devils.
That this boss is, in fact, the three wise men who sold their humanity in an effort to obtain power. That's cool. I wish they said that in the fucking video game, because that actually sounds pretty cool. But no, they're just three floating heads that I have to shoot for 10 minutes.
Devils.
Some short-haired woman with two eye colors told me to fuck off. Now we're going on a date at Baskin Robbins. You know, when I first met Amanda, the first thing that she told me is that I was a mediocre director. And now we're getting married in a couple months. So sometimes that shit really does work. My bathroom sink for 20 minutes and 47 seconds. Reaping, did you start comp yet?
What?
Because I haven't continued.
Incomplete.
So I'm still in Silver 2.
But the door to the demon world is... Wait. What are you doing?
My job is hunting devils.
Once you enter the demon world...
Nope. Okay, so I still got
you'll
time.
never be able to return. I'll go.
Did you get my reference? Of course I got the reference.
You don't need to worry about me. I'm happy if I can die like a human.
No.
Devils never cry.
But
No
Let's
buts.
leave it to fate. Heads, I go. Tails, you go.
Told me that my brothers sent me some sort of invitation. Should I accept it?
don't you want to hear the story about Sparta from Mathieu?
I know.
Whatever.
He did the same thing. Hold on to my coin, Lucia.
Mostly winning, but I'm still in bronze 1. Nice. Did you take my advice and just unga bunga DPS? Because that literally is what you got to do.
Dante.
Oh, hey, it's the final boss.
It seems I have to finish him off myself.
Argos acts as the Rebus, the unification of male and female to surpass God. There's a lot of references to it pertinent to the story. That is really cool. Should I buy anything? What should I buy? Should I upgrade my my cranky bombs? Why does Rebellion change every time? It's like a... That is a good question, actually. I mean, graphics... Like, graphic evolution is basically the main thing. But then I just realized that... Well, no, they changed it in 4 to 5 because of the graphics evolution, so... They did the same thing to Yamato, for some reason. I forgot how easy or hard this boss is. Ow! I'm gonna surround him with cranky bombs. Ow. Yeah, this is Devil Form Heihachi is what this is. Yeah, the references are hard to miss because you're focused on just shooting everything and not thinking about what you're doing. What the fuck? No! No! Oh, whoops. Oh, Jesus. Is he gonna fire more lasers at me? He is. Lucia. Jesus. Why are you not throwing the bombs at Arius? What are you doing? Yeah, that literally did nothing. So I'm gonna stop doing that. Why do the models randomly have cell shading? I believe that that is a texture glitch with the HD collection. But thank you for sending me that lore analysis video. I'll check it out. Oh my god. I am, like, doing no damage to this thing. Yeah, I gotta watch out for the electric wind god fist. Come on. You know, that's one way to dodge an attack. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably the... Oh my god! I was gonna say, this is probably the most fun that I've had in Lucia's campaign so far. And we're literally at the end. Oh, whoops. Oh, is he gonna... Someone made a 2-hour and 45-minute video on just Nilo Angelo. Good. We need more people like that. While the medallion is of a male and female merging, it's buried under the surface. It is buried under the surface. I just wish that they had more stuff like that that was interesting. Like, I would, like, there's so much that they could have had in here to make it look interesting, and it's cool that they have that, you know, subtly. But it's one of those things that I feel like a remake would do really well. Uh-oh. No. Lol. I wish I could juggle him. Ouch. It's buried under the light. Cut to executive producer Adi Shankar. Also, does he have another phase, or is it literally just this? Do the bosses in this game even have phases? I don't think they do. Made by humans are a concept done way better in DMC4 than this. Yeah, Itsuno-san got another shot at these themes in DMC4. And then it's ironic that in both of the games where he had these themes, the budget was just not there. The budget and the time was not there. I'm not ready for phase 2. Oh, that's right. He does have a phase 2. There is another section after this. Wait, actually, before I do that, I should get the health that's over here. Okay, thanks, Arius. I basically just regained all of the health that he just took away, so thanks for that, buddy. It's right there. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. All I had to do was cartwheel up. And that's all I had to do to get him. Yo, have you looked in a mirror lately, dog? You look like the final boss of a Resident Evil game.
Dante told me. Devils never cry.
Then why am I crying for this game to end, Lucia? Ah, that one was really funny, Fisherman. Yeah, phase 2 made no sense because you just skipped the cutscene. You're like, what the fuck? Now it's actually a Resident Evil final boss. I have no idea what I'm doing. Holy shit. Once again, a final boss that I have to just... Jesus, really? You know, it's ironic that in Dante's section, like for Dante's final boss, The first phase, he has to sit there and shoot everything. And then the second phase is an actual good boss fight. But for Lucia, it's the opposite. That's my secret, Captain. I've always liked DMC too. Oh my god. Get over here. Like, look at this engaging combat. I'm using a weapon called the Cranky Bombs. What is there not to love about this game? Oh my god, he's like right there. Oh my fucking god, I'm about to die. I died! No! God damn it! Oh, hold on. There was a... I gotta make sure that I don't trip on this thing. Ow, shit. I did get a second gold orb. I thought I think I used it though on something. I forgot what though. Oh, we're starting from here? Cool. I'll just do this. Oh wait, I got up on the Hydra's back. Hold on, timeout. Get up on the Hydra's back, Yug! Running. Ouch. Alright, I'm almost at full DT, so I will activate it in just a second. Alright, we're back, baby. Come here. The fact that that does an insane amount of damage is so crazy. This game is a cranky bomb on its own. Yeah, imagine dying in DMC 2. I would also like to remind everybody that this is hard mode. So, and that is my excuse for dying in this playthrough. Why do I have a feeling like this is doing more damage? Okay, so now I can... We did it. We beat the game. Yay, we beat the game! Let's go! For the first time, I gained a New York accent when I said, "What the fuck is going on?"
Worry, my dear.
Oh, that's great.
That he will return. Everything is just as it was with Sparta.
Sparta came to this world and shot everything. And then he sealed the gate to the demon world and settled down with a redhead.
Oh my.
Oh, no, wait, she was blonde. Never mind. Yeah, you're fucked, Lucia. Sorry.
Both sides are heads.
Heads, I go.
Wait, did you guys hear that? Like, the way that she said that? It sounded so
It tricked me. That
weird.
sure.
Like, the way that she said it, it felt like they recorded it not in a studio. because there was like so much like it sounded like this. We did it, guys. We beat DMC2 again. And next week, we're going to beat it for a third. Yay! Whoa! Look at how cool the game is. You know, after beating DMC2 once again, I'm starting to like this theme. Oh my god, am I actually becoming a DMC2 enjoyer? I might be. Both campaigns is Triss or just one of them? Shit, you're right. I feel like it would be worth doing both of them, right? Depending on how fast we beat the first one, we could probably pull off the second one. Because there won't be cutscenes. So that'll shave off about a half hour, I think. Yeah, the Netflix and I see, this is the real curse of Adi Shankar. He made me play DMC4 and DMC2 3 times each. That devil. DMD or hard. If I can unlock the game and if I can unlock DMD right now, then fuck it. I may as well. Although, there is a sub-goal right now for it to be guaranteed that it'll be hard mode. But we need 20 more subs for me to do it. But at this point, I'm thinking of just saying fuck it and just do it on hard, or on DMD. Yeah, Lucia is the one responsible for all the destruction since Dante went to hell. You're actually right about that. Also, I just realized something. I don't have the DMC1 costume for Dante. And I think I unlocked that by beating the game on Dante Must Die. So, it looks like I'm gonna have to do it. This lady is really doing a bad accent, or she just has an accent and can't speak English. Oh, Jesus. You know, in collaboration with Diesel, let's go. What do I get for beating hard mode with Lucia? Is it literally just Trish, even though I have it unlocked? Yeah, and I'm really looking forward to playing the game as Trish to really see what the difference is going through the entire game with her is going to be like. Ugh. But yeah, that was fun, actually. I think I enjoyed Lucia's campaign more the second time I played it, like now, than I did the first time playing it last year. So I'm gonna give it that. I think I enjoyed it a lot more this time around. So yeah. Oh, jeez. All right, come on. Do I get anything, or is it literally... Oh, right, I forgot about this.
My job is hunting devils.
Is this diegetic music?
Devils never cry. I know. He did the same thing.
But Sparta did come back.
Bro, it was so rude of her to just toss the coin like that onto his floor. And the best part, Virgil, is that it still landed on tails. Also, this game can fuck off. It gave me a 0 in orbs in a mission where I cannot get orbs. Did I literally not get anything from this? That's actually crazy. Somehow lands on Tails. Wow. I cannot believe I actually got a D. Also, I thought that this costume was already available. And we just unlocked Dante Must Die. Okay. So I guess we do have to play Dante Must Die now. So damn. Have you unlocked Corrupt? Yeah, I've unlocked them. Yeah. I did that shit like a decade and a half ago. Also, it's been a hot minute since I've actually looked at all this stuff. What was the bonus one? It's this and then reboot art, I believe, right? It would be cool to see more updated art for this. Oh yeah, that's right. The HD collection was an anniversary of the 10th year of Devil May Cry. Ew. And then the fact that you can listen to like the tracks too, that's really cool. Ugh. Now it's probably the 20th. No, the 20th was 2011 or 2021. That was the 20th anniversary. Also, Zach, thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it. All right, that's where we're gonna end it today. So next week on Saturday, we're gonna play as Trish. Whether it's gonna be just one campaign or both campaigns, we will see. And we may have to, yeah, well, I'll play through it twice. I just don't know if I would do it all in one day or if I would split it. So I'm gonna take this opportunity to end a little bit early so that way I can get some other stuff done, like changing the laundry and then getting to work on the next video that I'm gonna be doing. So yeah, this was a lot of fun though, and I actually mean that. I had a lot more fun playing as Lucia in DMC2 this time around than I did as Dante. So that's something. But yeah, thank you guys again so much for watching. Everybody on YouTube, if you want to watch another video of mine or if you want to see any of the other DMC games that I was playing, you can check it out over on this side of the screen for the playlist. And yeah, that's gonna be it. I also uploaded a video earlier today rating all of the Kate Bishop suits in Marvel's Avengers, so if you want to check that out, that would be cool, as well as my thoughts on the Netflix anime, which I released, I think, 2 weeks ago from today. So if you haven't checked that out yet, just click on the main page and you'll see it. So thanks, guys. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I will see you guys next time.